Okay, hello and welcome to this episode of JayManGrow Allotment Diaries. On this channel, what I try to do is offer some hints, tips, advice, an update of exactly where I'm up to. I'm a little bit behind, but I've always said, do not worry, we're going to be absolutely fine. Remember, this is a hobby and we're meant to enjoy it. Stressing isn't part of it. I'm behind, I know, but I had a moment of a little bit of stress, but I've gone past that. Okay, anyway, so today what I've done is, you've probably seen me come along with my seedlings. I'm going to get my tomatoes in the greenhouse. Boom, that'll be one job done. I'm going to get my turnips in the ground. That'll be another job done. I've got some cabbage and cauliflower. I'm going to get them in. So today is going to be a busy day. I'm going to get all of that done. But let's not waste any more time and let's get on with it. Okay, so as you know, I normally come to the allotment with a couple of objectives. Objectives that I'm coming to the allotment with today is get my tomatoes in the greenhouse. I tied up my greenhouse a couple of weeks ago. My tomatoes are ready to go in. Let's get that done. So I've just tidied the little back end up. I'm going to put a tomato on the back just there, along the back line there, and I'm going to put along a couple just here. I'm not going to bore you and show you everything that I'm doing. I'll give you a quick snippet update. I'd also like to thank... Oh, put that away. Sometimes people say the chain appears a bit thuggish. Honestly, if you know me, I'm not at all. It's just something that I've always worn. Okay. Okay, so now we're in my greenhouse. I've got the grow bags in. One of the things that I learned last year, and I may have included a top tip. Top tip is, got the grow bag this way. It's relatively thin. It's really thin. So one of the things that you can do to make it a bit fatter, turn it on its side, whack it down. Immediately, it's gone from what, this thin to about that thick. Okay, so that's a top tip. And one of the other things that I'm going to do to add a little bit more depth to it, I'm going to make a couple of holes in there, put that in there, and then put one in there. And now I'm going to introduce you to my little babies. I actually planted these on the 26th of February, and as you can see, they are doing incredibly well. What I did was I watered them this morning, and the reason for watering this morning was so that when I pull them out, the soil doesn't all fall apart, and they've already taken in some water, so they'll be okay. So when I settle them in, hopefully they won't be disturbed too much. But I've got a bit of a trick of how I'm going to put them in as well. I'm going to share that with you now. Let's pop one out. The tomato. This tomato, I just love the smell of tomatoes. It's brilliant. Anyway, so it's been fully watered in. I have my beautiful tomato plant here, but what I need to do is I need to get it in there, and I want to disturb it the least I can. So I've got another plant pot which is the same size as this, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to force this in here and make a nice little space. Hopefully you can see. Okay, press it in nice and firmly. Put all the soil just around it, nice and firm. Okay, a nice firm soil there. So when I pull this out now, it should leave an indentation in there, perfect for this just to slide right in there. So what I need to do now is get my magic trowel, turn upside down and go pop, 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 pop. Comes out perfectly, and this slides straight in there. So that has slid straight in now, and then just press that in really firmly there. And now that tomatoes plant has gone in, and it's hardly been moved or touched or anything like that, so I'm really happy with that going in. I'm going to do the same process with the others, and then I'm going to give them a good watering in. So the other thing that I'm going to do when you're watering tomatoes and such like that, you don't necessarily always water at the top. What you need to do is water at the roots. So one of the things I did last year, and I think worked really well for me, is I'm going to make a couple of holes in there, pop that in there, make a hole in there, pop that in there, and what I'll do is I will actually water straight in there. I'm going to do it really quick and show you, okay? Because as you can see, I've quickly just put that in there. So what I'll do is when it comes to watering, I'll water straight into here, and that will go into the base here. So as you can see, I put one here, and then I'm going to put in between these two, I'm going to put another one here, and do exactly the same thing for the other plants as well. Anyway, let me get that done. I can almost taste the delicious tomatoes in my mouth. Holy smoke, gotta be honest. Transplanting the tomatoes has taken a hell of a lot longer than I thought it would take, but it looks really, really good. I'm really, really pleased. Okay, so it's really, really warm today at the allotment. I've got my tomatoes done. Now what I'm going to be doing in this bed behind me just here, this is one of my beds that I actually have weeded. I'm going to be putting my turnips in there, which are root veg, and because that's just behind me there, you can see another one of my beds, and I actually haven't had a chance to weed it yet because I've just been away, you know, doing a charity trek, this, that and the other. The link will be below if you're interested in sponsoring me. I've not had a chance to weed that bed, so what I've decided is I'm going to put my turnips in this. I've only got a handful of turnips really, and in the rest of the bed I'm actually just going to put my I've got a couple of cabbage, cauliflower, so I'm going to just put them in there. It's better just to get them in the ground instead of trying to make it perfect. Mother Nature will always help you out. So okay, so now it's come to that beautiful time where I'm going to start putting my turnips in the ground. Let's get my turnips out. Here's my turnips, and I planted these on the 26th of March. They're ready to go in the ground. What I did, I planted 2 seeds, and two of them germinated. Really, I should have separated them, but time element, I didn't have time, so I'm going to do it now. Okay, so got my magic ruler as usual. I put a line straight across there, and I'm probably going to space them out maybe, what do you reckon? 15 centimeters, I reckon. No, maybe I reckon about 20 centimeters apart. Put them in. Tools that you need for this job, as I've said, I need the magic ruler, magic trowel. I reckon we can put them in there. So about 20 centimeters apart. Yeah, I reckon about 4 along there. Let's dig and get them in. That is my first line done. I'm going to do the same here. Magic ruler, 20 centimeters apart. Put another couple in until I finished all my turnips. It's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. If I've got 16, I'm going to put all 16 in. I love turnips. Last year I grew them. They grew really, really fast. They were my fastest growing vegetables. They're the most popular ones. I grew the purple top ulam ones. This year I couldn't find them anywhere. I went to several places. But, so I got these, and I'm going to plant them in, and they're really delicious. Anyway, I better get it done. If you like my channel, give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe. I'm trying to be here every week. I have been away, I've been trekking in the Atlas Mountains. I've got another channel if you're interested. I'll put the link below, you can go check that out. You can follow me on Facebook, ding. You can follow me on Twitter, ding. You can follow me on Instagram, ding. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the button just on that side and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next episode of JayManGrow Allotment Diaries. Thanks a lot, bye bye. Boom.